Hello everyone. In this video, we will be talking about how to find your best sensitivity. When it comes to finding your best sensitivity, there are two main types of sensitivities. 1. Camera sensitivity. 2. ADS if you do not prefer gyroscope. And gyroscope if you prefer gyroscope. Okay, let me show you my sensitivity first. My best advice to you is, please do not copy as it is. Use my sensitivity to set yours accordingly. If you want to use my sensitivity, here is the code, or you can copy it from the description. Now let's talk about camera sensitivity. The majority of your aiming movement is done with your camera sensitivity. Let me show you. As you can see, this is the main camera movement. I have set my camera sensitivity to 120. As this is the best for me, you can adjust the sensitivity according to your preference. If you keep the sensitivity high, then it becomes hard to keep your aim on the enemy, as the crosshair moves too fast and away from the enemy, and you may lose close range fights. So you might want to decrease the sensitivity by little. And if you keep it low, you may have to struggle to keep your aim on the enemy, as the crosshair moves too slow, and you may strain your fingers. If you keep your sensitivity low, it takes a lot of effort and pressure to keep your aim on the enemy. So you might want to increase the sensitivity by little. If you manage to keep your crosshair on the enemy, then the sensitivity is perfect. But if you are still confused about your camera sensitivity, then my advice to you is to set it between 100 to 120. As it is the best to keep it between 100 to 120. Now let's talk about ADS sensitivity. The full form of ADS is aim down sight. To keep your spray centered on the target, you try to aim down. This ADS sensitivity changes the amount of pressure you need to apply to keep your automatic fire on your target. If you are a non-gyroscope player, then this ADS comes very handy, as this is used to control the recoil. Let me show you. When you fire an automatic weapon which has recoil, you try to aim down. If your red dot is going above the target and you are not able to control the recoil, you need to increase your sensitivity. Change your scope, and try them accordingly. You just need to practice, in order to get better with it. With time and practice, you will know how much you need to drag during fights. Now let's talk about gyroscope sensitivity. Gyroscope helps with lateral and up-down movement without using the thumb or fingers to move the player on the screen manually. It helps in controlling weapon recoil and taking a better aim, but despite being easy to learn, it is hard to master the gyroscope. If you manage to keep your aim on the enemy, then your sensitivity is perfect. If your aim is moving upwards, then your gyroscope sensitivity is low. If your aim is below the enemy's head, then your sensitivity is high, decrease it by 10 or 20. But if you are still struggling with the gyroscope sensitivity, then as per my experience, 300 is the best for any device. You just need to practice to master it. If any of those two steps cannot help you, then you need to copy your favorite player sensitivity, or just use high sensitivity. You will definitely get better, after 20 to 30 hours of practice and training. Free perspective sensitivity does not matter the most, because it is the eyeball look. I recommend you to set it between 100 to 150 for free perspective sensitivity. For camera sensitivity, I recommend you to keep it between 100 to 120. I also suggest you to keep the ADS sensitivity and fire sensitivity the same, do not increase the fire sensitivity. I recommend you to keep the gyroscope sensitivity to 300, as it is the best to keep it to 300 for any device. ADS for non-gyroscope. Let me turn off my gyroscope. ADS is used to control the recoil. ADS works only while shooting. To find your best sensitivity, just follow these two steps. Aim at the target, and start shooting. Use your right thumb to control the recoil of the gun. Here I am controlling the recoil of M416. Change it to different scopes. Make sure your bullets hit the target. If your bullets hit the target, then your ADS sensitivity is perfect. You just need to practice in order to get better with it. Also learn how to do spray transfers. I cannot do spray transfers, as I am a gyroscope player, but you may have to learn them. If your aim goes above the target, then you might want to increase the sensitivity by +10 or +20. Now let's see gyroscope sensitivity. You can see the stability and accuracy of my recoil. 300 is perfect for me. As per my experience with gyroscope, I would say 300 is perfect for any device. You can also do spray transfers with gyroscope by tilting your mobile. Practicing it every day will help you gain muscle memory, which helps you to know how much you need to tilt your mobile while doing spray transfers. Change to different scopes, and set the sensitivities according to your preference. Thank you for watching. Comment down below if this video helped you in any way. If you like the video, please do like and subscribe the channel. Peace.